I would say it's an offer you can't refuse. This would have been better with shades, but we have low budget on props. So I'll just tell you how the game works. I'm gonna ask you 10 questions as usual, and you will get 10 seconds to choose the right answer. And if you get all of them right, you will win the grand prize that you see right here. And nobody's ever eliminated, and more than one person wins. We will share the prize money equally amongst all of you. We try our best to do the math. And guess what? You can transfer your winnings anytime to Paytm, whenever you want. And if you choose the wrong answer, your lifeline will apply automatically and could save you the game. But if you don't pick an answer at all, then your lifeline is not used. So always choose an option. Remember, you only get to use one lifeline per game, so wisely. And if you don't have any lifelines, you can get some by simply inviting more people to download and play the game using your referral code. And the cool thing is, not only do you get a lifeline, but your friend gets one as well. Yes, I see a lot of you regulars are back. A big shout out as usual to our regulars. To you guys, to Satyam297204, Nidhika #527, Simon 977, and Radha Naresh, and Akshita 348, and Abhilash Arya, and Aditya 122, Anna 666, and Shakira 0070. What? Shakira's with us today? All right. I'm not at all starstruck. Let's move on. Okay, wherever you are, it's time to crack those knuckles and just focus, because time and trivia wait for no man. Are you guys ready? So here's question number 1. Which company manufactures the Xperia range of smartphones? Is it A, Sony, or B, Nokia, or C, Huawei? Huawei. Yes. Doesn't Xperia kind of sound like a drunk person with no teeth, though, trying to say experience, like Xperia, like I bought a new phone and it was a great experience. That is my explanation of Wow, I'm getting drunk while saying this. All right. And the right answer to this is Sony. The name Sony is a derivative of the Latin word sonus, which means sound. Sony Mobile was previously known globally as Sony Ericsson before rebranding in 2012, which is good decision in my opinion, because Sony Ericsson sounds like the name of a Malayali housewife, like just Sony Ericsson is bringing the Tali. All right. Question number 2. What is the depiction of the Hindu god Shiva as the cosmic ecstatic dancer known as? Is it A, Rudra, or is it B, Nataraja, or is it C, Bhairava? A popular stationery brand shares its name with this form of Shiva. I don't know if that helps. That's always a great PR move, though. Use culture to name your brand to create trust, like looking at you, Patanjali, right there. And the answer to this question is Nataraj. Yes, the dance he performs in the pose is called the Tandavam, which is considered the source of the cycle of creation, preservation, and dissolution. Sounds pretty metal. Yes. Have you ever pretended when you were a kid that your Nataraj pencil and your Apsara extra dark pencil were secretly in love but doomed to be never meet because they lived in different pencil boxes?
Thank you, babe.
No? Okay, me neither. I'm perfectly normal. Question number 3. Of which Indian state is Manohar Parrikar the CM of? Is it A, Goa, or is it B, Maharashtra, or is it C, Telangana? This guy, by the way, was re-elected in 2017 elections in his state. I wouldn't know, because I would never stand in line to do the same thing twice. But I'm preserving that energy for more like Mad Max type of situation. That's where I'm gonna unleash this side. And the answer to this question is Goa. Yes, fun fact about this guy. Manohar Parrikar is a graduate in metallurgical engineering from IIT Bombay, which means उसे शायद से integration differentiation ठीक से practice नहीं किया था. Rookie mistake, that's okay, but it worked out well. Few more ranks and you'd be living a quiet life in New York, just posting Chanakya quotes. That brings me to question number 4. In which city did the infamous Jallianwala Bagh massacre take place? Was it in A, Chandigarh, was it in B, Amritsar, or was it in C, Ludhiana? It happened in 1919 on the occasion of Baisakhi. The British Indian Army under the command of Colonel Reginald Dyer fired rifles into a crowd of Baisakhi pilgrims who had gathered in Jallianwala Bagh. I remember reading about this in our history books. And if you got the answer right, it is Amritsar, yes. Around 6,000 to 10,000 people had gathered to condemn the arrest and deportation of two national leaders, Satyapal and Dr. Saifuddin Kishlu. This massacre met with a lot of strong remorse from the entire nation, and it also caused Rabindranath Tagore and Gandhi to return the recent, Rabindranath Tagore had gained a knighthood, and they both just returned their awards because of this. Question number 5. In Marvel Comics, who owns the weapon Mjolnir, a hammer with a silent M? Is it A, Ant-Man? Is it B, Thor? Or is it C, Spider-Man? According to legend, by the way, Mjolnir is one of the most powerful weapons in existence, capable of destroying mountains. You'd still look dumb as hell to hitting a mountain with a small hammer, but headlines village idiot goes out to hit mountain. And the answer is Thor. According to Norse mythology, the Mjolnir is supposedly made of uru, which is a mineral that is exclusively mined in Asgard. It's worth noting here that Asgard is the name of a city, by the way, and not the part of a knight's armor that covers his buttocks. Get it? Because Asgard, wow. Hidden wordplay just everywhere, all over the world. Question number 6. Which is the hottest planet in the solar system? Is it A, Earth? Is it B, Mercury? Or is it C, Venus? This planet, by the way, is named after the goddess of beauty. Imagine the pressure of being the goddess of beauty. You can't afford to lose any followers on Instagram in that line of work. You have to be prim and pressed every day, because goddess of beauty just updates stories. And the answer to this question is Venus. It is the brightest object in the night sky after the moon, and apparently Venus once had Earth-like conditions, but due to massive greenhouse effect, the surface heated up to a massive temperature. They say women are from Venus. Is that why the world is so cold to us? Brings me to question number 7. Which actor is behind the music that just played in my head, I think? But anyway, which actor is behind the founding of Red Chillies Entertainment? Is it A, Shah Rukh Khan? Is it B, Hrithik Roshan? Or is it C, Abhishek Bachchan? This company has produced films like Main Hoon Na, Paheli, Ravan, Carl, Student of the Year. Did you notice how I arranged them in decreasing order of quality? Yeah, I just had to. And the answer, of course, is Shah Rukh Khan. Fun fact, by the way, a crater on the moon is named after Shah Rukh Khan. Now that's what I call privilege. Because if I want a hole in the ground named after me, I have to be dead inside it. Do you ever wonder if the craters on the moon are mass graves for the human race? What? I see 5 missed calls. It is the Illuminati. These are just the conspiracy theories I'm coming. Okay, question number 8. With which sport would you associate Santosh Trophy? Would it be with A, football, or with B, tennis, or with C, cricket? This is the most played and most watched sport on the planet. This one should be easy, unless you guys are some kind of nerds? Nerds right now, but I'm glad, I just hope it's not, answer is not cricket. And it is not. I knew that, of course. The answer is football. The Santosh Trophy was started in 1941 after the then president of the Indian Football Association, West Bengal's Football Association, Sir Manmata Nath Roy Chaudhary of Santosh. Wow, what a guy. Okay, he donated the trophy heralding the start of 77 years of nobody giving a damn. Question number 9. Which of these animals is referred to as boat of the plateau in Tibetan plateau? Yes, I think it's boat of the plateau. Yes. Is it A, bison, or B, goat, or C, yak? This animal is found exclusively in the Himalayan range. Like most people in the Himalayas, it spends most of its time meditating, just like a boat in still water. And the right answer, of course, is yak. An animal with various uses. Dried yak dung is used as fuel on the treeless Tibetan plateau. A female yak is called nak, by the way, just so you want to know. And this next fact is not very well known, but all yaks are basically cows in disguise. This one's a secret. I just wanted to share it with you because I feel like we have a special bond now, so just saying. Alright everyone, we have reached the climax of this particular quiz. But I've saved the best question at the last. So final question on your screens right now. Question number 10. Which word in basic biology has its roots from Greek for green leaf? Is it A, parasite? Is it B, chlorophyll? Or is it C, photosynthesis? For those of you who don't know what leaves are, they're like noses of plants, and plants are what paper is made from, and money is printed on paper. So chase that paper if you love biology. What? Why do you say so many meaningless things, Sejal? I don't know. And the right answer is chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is green in color because it absorbs most of the blue and to a lesser extent red portions of the electromagnetic spectrum, and it is vital for photosynthesis, which helps plant trap energy in sunlight. If you remember 9th standard photosynthesis, lamba sa equation that we learned at the time. I don't know why we were amazed by Jadoo, by the way, in that movie Koi Mil Gaya, where he was all like, dope. Considering that's basically what plants have been doing this entire time, and no one's amazed by that. But this brings me to the end of 10th question and therefore the quiz. Don't forget to update the app so that it runs smoothly and you make sure that you get all the answers in. More importantly, share your feedback on the app right after this game. Good feedback, bad feedback, conspiracy theories, fan mails, petitions on change.org. Why not? Everything is welcome. Don't forget, you can now Paytm your winnings from your wallet by clicking on the transfer to Paytm button. Just remember that, okay? Let's now reveal the winners. Yes, so many winners. Great job, guys. Good hustle. Every day you're hustling like anything. Okay, swimming in cash. You've got money and you know it. Take it out of your pocket. Just throw it everywhere like confetti. Just throw it down on top of a skyscraper so that the hellish rains of spare change will bear down upon your cities and crack the windows of the rich and swell the pockets of the poor. Got a bit out of hand, but this brings me to the end of